Hey, what's up all you gamers? It's me, Sakurai, coming at you with the newest Smash Direct. Today we're here to talk about the Dokis being added to Smash Brothers. That's right, it's a fake out. It's not an ARMS character, you dumb fucks. Hey guys, what's up? That's right, you dumb motherfuckers. ARMS sucks. Why would we add that to Smash Brothers? Just kidding. I love you, Nintendo. Nintendo-sama. Don't step on me. I don't know. Alright. Man, let me stop the music real quick so I can think. I woke up at fucking Nintendo-sama, please step on me. I woke up at fucking 1:35 today. Not like 1:35 in the morning, like 1:35 in the afternoon. I just got up a few hours ago. So I am out of sorts. I could not take medicine. So it's gonna be an interesting day. Yeah. I half expected more people than this, but that's fine. Good morning then. It's afternoon, damn it. I was expecting more people than this after yesterday. But it's cool. Cause I'm more than down to just play some Doki Doki. Yep, turns out my voice, totally fine. I was a little worried about it, but we're all good. I just noticed the desktop audio is lowered from yesterday still. I hope you guys can hear that music. I forgot about that. Yep, there they are. Sayori with her ice cream, Yuri with her big brain, and that's Natsuki, the best girl. It was kind of quiet, but I turned the volume up, so it was alright. Alright, great. So, when we last left off, Yuri and Natsuki were having a cat fight, and they dragged us into it, and we had Monica come in and put her fucking foot down, which I kind of thought would happen, honestly. It's like, if Sayori's the happy-go-lucky one, then Monica has to be the one who's just like, bitch, shut your mouth. We ain't having that shit in this club. And yeah, that's how that went. So we're gonna continue now. Alright, we have to write our second poem. I wonder how many of you picked Sayori. I imagine probably something it would probably be the exact same as the first game, more or less, with like slightly different dialogue. Sayori just comes in and she's like, guys, stop fighting! We're supposed to be friends here! Alright, as a reminder from yesterday, we're going for Natsuki. That was not Natsuki. Fun. Shit, Sayori! Reloading. Marshmallow. Marriage. Oh, gross. Silly. Why? Jump. Fireflies? Maybe we should just go for Sayori. Stop! Oh my god! Fun fact, suicide is actually Sayori. That makes her cheer. We will do all the characters eventually. It'll happen. Parfait. Bouncy. Blanket feels like Natsuki, but it might just be Sayori again. Who knows? Hey! Melody will be Yuri. Manga. Shopping. Pink. Milk would be Sayori, probably, because it's food related. Skirt. Bunny. Email. Silly is not. Play. Fuck! Empty. Socks. Flower? Whatever. Kawaii. We're pretty much good at this point, I think. Headphones? Yeah. Jumpy. Imaginate. No. Papa. Fun. Friends. What does this say? Starred Labrador. Thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the cause. I'm gonna save that real quick. Okay. Fuck, I have to remember all the voices now. No. I know main character's just me. Just a few days ago, I never would have thought that I'd look forward to an extracurricular so much. But here I am, back for another club meeting and anticipating new antics from everybody. Who are you going for? All new voices, all spoons. We're going for Natsuki. Because Natsuki's best girl. Fight me. Yeah, also, this isn't actually Doki Doki Literature Club. It's the mod that just came out. It's basically just a new game. I'm glad it's not Yuri. A man of culture. Yes. Oh my god. Everyone loves Yuri, but like I don't know, she's not as interesting as the other three. The usual scene awaits me as I step into the club room. Hi, Sefji! Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Sayori all the way. I like Sayori too. She's so cheerful, like you can't not like her. Your mom. Is that your tagline now, Sir Noobs? Natsuki and Sayori are both great. Yo, noob, what's up? Well, it's nice to see you so cheery. Anyway, what's new? Oh, I've got some exciting news! Is this new? This feels different. And what's up? Did you know? Did you know? In 2015, Doki Doki Literature Club was released. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at chat because Raisin here's like, "Yo, noob, what's up?" The sky, duh. It's like, "Oh man, you got me." That the student store sells that new brand of strawberry milk now? No, this is the same. It's the same thing, just slightly different. I saw it. I passed by on my way here. I should have known better than to expect actual news from Sayori, this dumb broad. Huh? I don't think I've tried that yet. I don't know. Strawberry milk is usually too sweet for me. What? But it goes great with melon bread. Sayori, you could eat a packet of raw sugar and you'd still say it's not sweet enough. Because you're too sweet. You're so sweet. God. Hey, that's an exaggeration. Wait a minute. I almost wanted to just say it wrong. It's just like, hey, that's an exaggeration. Seriously though, it goes really well with breed. The milk is sweat, but it still has that unique tart strawberry flavor that's eased by the richness of the milk. when you pair that with fresh bread, I'm stopping now. The sweetness is spread out even more, so that it has just the right amount of flavor. Everyone likes Yuri for the boobs. That's why you come for the boobs and you stay for the shy personality, I think. I'm laughing too hard at this. Welcome to my world. I know I'm not funny, but I find myself to be hilarious. I'm glad I've switched sides. I was a Yuri fanboy and first have recently switched to Sayori Natsuki. Yep. Hey Stroke, welcome. It's like, wow, when did you become Gordon Ramsay? Ha! I'm a food expert, so you should trust me on this. I mean, given how many snacks you eat every day, I don't doubt that you know your food that you know your food well. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, you meanie. You fucking dick. Yuri has the biggest bazookas. I'm here for the high voices. This is the only high one I got, man. This is all I can do. So I'm a meanie for giving her a compliment? Anyway, aren't you hungry now? Talking about food always makes me hungry. Except you don't have any money because we know how this goes. Now you mention it, maybe a little. Great, let's go to the student store and buy snacks together then. 2 more! He's like, what? I just realized my Sayori, anytime she yells, it's just gonna devolve into Toad. Mario! We have to save the princess! My ears. Yuri is shy and timid, and boobs, but Natsuki is just great and can bake. Sayori is cheerful and depressed. Spoilers or whatever, which by the way, you can talk about the base game as much as you want here, because you're supposed to have played it before you play this. So I'll start with that. Just if you've played this mod already, don't spoil anything for me. Are you about the size of their feet? No, I have not. I like Natsuki because I enjoy characters that start off mean but like warm up to you over time. Yep, there you go. Probably small because anime. Maybe. I guess because I'm sad as fuck and that I relate to series so much. I feel that though. Literally, I was just talking about how I couldn't get out of bed this morning. Wait, Sefji is blind? You got it. I'm actually I have like a plug in the back of my neck, and I just secretly run a cord down my back to the computer. It just like beams the game into my brain, so I can see it. Now you got size 15 big cheesy ones. I actually have massive Hobbit feet, but I can't show you on stream because I would get I would get taken down. What was I saying? Yeah, I like Natsuki's story because she's mean, but like I was saying yesterday, I don't really care so much about what people do, more so why they do it. And the Natsuki's like personality comes from the fact that she was like abused by her dad her whole life. So it's like it's something that you can like change. It's like you can help her grow. Anyways, back to the game. What was the last line? Yeah, this is the same thing again. Now I see what she's playing at. I raise an eyebrow and Sayori notices. She's like, oh fuck, I've been caught. Sefji, why are you looking at me like that? Well, Sayori, I have a nagging suspicion that you're only trying to convince me to come because you don't have any money. And you just want me to buy you a snack. What? I would never do that. Minnie Mouse. Oh, really? Then let's see your purse. Shade pits or not. Stroke, come on, dude. Come on, man. I see you're a man of culture as well. Sayori wants to Sayori wants to find food. Natsuki can bake and just perfect, so she can be as... I mean, what? Okay, chat, We're at like a 7. I need it down to a 5. Let's bring it down just a little bit, okay? This talk is fine in moderation. Huh? Your purse. Let's see it. But Yuri wants to crawl into your skin. That's only after Monica fucks with her. Siri laughs awkwardly as she pulls out her purse. She opens with it and dumps its contents onto the desk. Whoops. Guys, come on, chat. Alright, I'm gonna ignore chat for a second and keep playing the game. I'm just gonna ignore the sentence is really fucked. 2 small coins fall out. This little ruse might have actually worked had Sayori not pulled it on me numerous times when we were younger. The amount of time she'd managed to trick me into buying her another ice cream. Twitch chat is cursed. It is right now. I guess some things never change. Nice try, Sayori. No fair! How did you know? Aha, now wouldn't you like to know? Let's just call it intuition. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Oh. In response, she sticks her tongue out at me. Just imagine it. Typical. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? Eh? I didn't know she was eavesdropping. Looking over in her direction, I catch her peeking over the top of a book. Ah! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Sefchi to let me borrow some money! That's none of my business, Yuri. Besides, Seth, stop staring at Yuri's boobs. I know you are. I'm actually not. I spend most of my... Honestly, if you want to know where I look for most of the time, I spend most of my time just reading the text. I'm staring at the bottom of the screen. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. It's shameful to manipulate people into doing or buying things for you. Wow, isn't that a little harsh? I'm only messing around with Sayori after all. Ah, I didn't mean that. That came out much harsher than I intended. Sorry, well... Dang, Yuri! We need Sefchi to buy an eye tracker. I'm broke, man. I don't know what you mean. Yuri blushes in embarrassment, looking away from us while playing with a strand of her hair. Hey, it's actually visualized for once. I apologize for how I've been acting lately. Looks like she might still be a bit ashamed of how she acted yesterday. You know, it's okay to be honest sometimes. You shouldn't always keep things that bother you to yourself. Let's sing a song about it. Wait, Siri, what? It's like, don't keep things bottled up. It's like, what? This is not a musical. Stop it. Don't keep things bottled up. Stop! She's got the sickness! Oh, so you look at Natsuki's boobs, but there isn't even anything there. I bet it'll get canceled after playing DDLC with an eye tracker. No. That's a bet you would lose, man. Although in all honesty, I glance. There's no way you could think that after it. You were right, though. I shouldn't trick people into buying me things. Funny how your 10-year-old self doesn't see it that way. Yuri lets out a small laugh, covering her mouth with her hand. Even the way that she laughs is so shy and proper. Is this mischievous behavior something Sarah used to play as a child then? Or used to display as a child then? Oh, yeah. Although back then I fell for it, time and time again. You wouldn't believe how much candy Sarah managed to con me out of. Guys, they all want to fuck. All of them. All of them want to fuck. Every single one of them. Don't make me out to be so sneaky, Sefchi! Although those candies were so good! I'm surprised, Sayori. Coming from you, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Alright, fuck. Let me make sure voice mod's working. Check. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I'm not using voice mod for Monica now. That's right. I stopped like halfway through, or like at the very end, I think. No painties Yuri over here. He wants to fund the human experimentation camps. That's real though, apparently. Go watch Game Theory. Also, is this the game fucking up, or is this intentional? I might maybe just peek at the game files real quick. I mean, is it real if it's a theory? Yeah, but Matt has a very well thought out theory. Just looking at you makes Yuri wet. Eh. Although I don't know if this mod is capable of like data mining the same way the other game is. I'm just looking around real quick. That's just a log. No, nothing new. Okay. I think it's just the game fucking up. For a second there, I'm thinking like, oh god, Monica's trying to break out of the box. I exploited the Corona for profit, but hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. I feel like Matt Pat's a pretty stand-up person. I know people. I know there's a group out there that doesn't like him, but like, I think he's an honest guy. Anyways, what's going on here? Oh, nothing much. Sarah here was just up to some mischief. Oh. It's getting bigger. Oh. Guys, I'm scared. Yeah, she tried to trick me into buying her a snack. Hey, that's not true! Monica smiles wryly and turns to me. Oh, thank God. I was so scared for a second. I'm here now. Hey, Spaghetti. I'm assuming this isn't the first time. Well, you'd be right. We all share a little chuckle, except for Sayori, who's just like, how dare you think so fucking little of me? Stream is broken. That Monica looks weird. It's because in the actual game, she is always facing directly towards you. In the mod, they redraw her so she's off to the side. We all share a little chuckle at that. Well, everyone except Sayori does. Hey, you guys are being really mean! Okay, we're sorry, but you did bring this upon yourself. Yeah, I know. But in my defense, I am really hungry! And then Natsuki smacks her with the cookie. Well, Natsuki chimes in. If you're really that hungry, you can have this if you want. She offers up a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori immediately snatches it out of her hands. It's stuck on Monica saying what's going on. Is it? That is odd. Hang on. We're gonna load. Oh yeah, the game's kind of acting funky too. I'm gonna load real quick. I'm gonna quit the game. Probably when you clicked off? Yeah, probably. I'll just do right monitor. You're gonna carry that weight? It's very clicky and satisfying to hit the buttons, and it lights up. Okay. The game is starting to get a little creepy. We're gonna skip a little bit. Alright, let's see, where did it freeze? What's going on here? So, what's going on here? Oh, nothing much. Sarah here was just up to some mischief. Oh. Yeah, she tried to trick me into buying her a snack. Hey, that's not true! I'm just gonna read very quickly. Monica smiles wryly and turns to me. I'm assuming this isn't the first time. Well, you'd be right. Well, sure, a little chuckle at that. Well, everyone except Sayori does. Haha, look at her. Hey, you guys are being really mean! Okay, we're sorry, but you did bring this upon yourself. Yeah, I know. But in my defense, I am really hungry! Fun fact, for those of you who are new, Natsuki is attempted to be Adriana Figueroa. As close to her voice as I can get. Well, Natsuki chimes in, if you're really that hungry, you can have this if you want. She offers up a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori immediately snatches it out of her hands. Thank you! Sayori hugs the cookie. Oh, I thought she already stuffed it in her mouth. Jeez, just eat it. There's no Monica route, by the way. Apparently the Monica writer had health issues or something. Oh, I knew there was no Monica route. I did not hear about that. Hopefully it was not Corona. Just eat it. It's like, Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ha! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Noose. I'm like, what the hell? That's epic. That is epic. See. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri, Monica, and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes! Monica, can you tell Sayori to quit taking my stuff? Sayori, you know you shouldn't do something like that without permission. Monica scolds Sayori. I know. I'm sorry, Natsuki. But it was so good! Hey! Everyone but Natsuki chuckles. These things happen a lot, Monica. A little bit too much, to be honest. Don't worry, it's all in good fun. Good fun is teasing each other from time to time, not stealing food. Oh, fuck, that's right. After the turn in the first game, you find out that Natsuki doesn't get to eat that much. I don't know if this is just Monica saying shit, but Monica says that she's, like, malnourished. Yeah, Monica becomes a bitch in the second half. Oh, calm down, it's no big deal. Natsuki pouts in her seat. Everyone calms down and quickly returns to their normal activities. Sayori has already managed to finish the entire cookie. Meanwhile, Natsuki gets up and heads for the closet, and Yuri is already lost in her book. So, you ready? Huh? Oh, right. I wasn't expecting Natsuki to want to start reading so quickly. Not that I wasn't looking forward to it. Well, let's get going. Alright, I'll follow you. Natsuki excitedly walks over to the closet, and as I trail behind. Oh yeah, they actually took out some of the transitions between the scenes, if it's like the same scene. I didn't really realize that now. Officer, I swear she's just malnourished, not 12. If that's a possibility, I'm scared. It's like, you're gonna like this volume, Sefchi. Oh, that overarching plot you've been wanting find. What? Wait, was that Monica? It's like, you're gonna like this volume, Sefchi. All that overarching plot you've been wanting finally. Monica! What? Something wrong? I glance inside the closet and immediately notice the problem. All of Natsuki's boxes are sitting on the top shelf. Did you move all my stuff again? About that. The teacher got mad because of how much room your stuff was taking up and moved it around. I was going to try and put it back, but I didn't have enough time this morning. Sorry. Oh, that's just great. Natsuki attempts to reach the top shelf with little success. I know I've already been through this once in the main game, but it's still funny now. Is this when we get to see the booty? It is. It is when we get to see the booty. Although they said there was some NSFW stuff in this, so I wonder if there... Chat, your opinion. Are there panties? Does she have panties on? Is this going to be modified so that she forgot to wear panties this morning? I would not put it past them if they put not safe for work shit in here. By the way, there's an option to turn off the nudity. And we have it checked because TOS is a thing. There's probably panties in this one and no panties in the uncensored version. That's what I was thinking. She moves around some of the school supplies in the lower shelves to make room. There, that's plenty of room. I'm moving these back down. I notice a collapsible stool hanging on the side of the closet wall. Here, use this. I take the stool off the wall and hand it to Natsuki, who quickly props it up and hops on. The stool is just barely high enough to allow Natsuki to retrieve one of her boxes. She uses her fingertips to inch the box towards the edge of the shelf. Once she gets a good grip on it, she quickly hops off the stool. See? Easy. Natsuki holds the box up triumphantly before placing on one of the lower shelves. Uh-oh, I'm sensing a pattern. I thought it would just blur a mosaic over them. It could. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Do you want me to get the rest of them? I can handle it myself. I just need something taller. Natsuki pokes her head out of the closet and scans the room. All the chairs are attached to the desk, so it would be impossible to get them in the closet. Aha! Is that ayaya? Yes! I put that in there. Hey! ISOL, thanks for joining the cause. She heads to the teacher's desk and retrieves the computer chair sitting No. Natsuki, this is a bad idea. I watch in horror as she wheels it into the closet and proudly hops on. She has such an innocent smile and I'm scared. I told you I didn't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of doing this on my own. Ah. Since the computer chair is on wheels, it swivels from side to side as Natsuki stands on it. Because she's a dumb fuck and she shouldn't have done this. Steady, steady. Natsuki clearly doesn't want any help, so I just idle in the doorway of the closet and watch and wait for catastrophe to strike. Why am I such an idiot? No! She shakily grabs boxes and places them on the lower shelves. Ah, here it is. Natsuki pulls the Parfait Girls box set off the shelf. She then opens the box and digs around in it with one and while holding... My brain just stopped there. She then opens the box and digs around in it with one and while holding the box with the other. Ah! Suddenly the chair starts to get out under Natsuki's feet. Get! I rush over to Natsuki, placing my hands on the back of the chair and propping my foot under one of the wheels. Luckily, I managed to steady the chair and prevent Natsuki from falling off. The manga, on the other hand... Oh, so it's not like... It isn't like the, It's not actually like, the original game, where she falls off the thing. It's just gonna be the manga. It's like... Ah, the box! That was just Natsuki. That was just Siri's voice. I feel books showered down on my head and my back, the hardcovers leaving a painful bruise. Ow! Natsuki quickly jumps off the chair. Oh, this is different. God, look what you did, you idiot! What I did? You made me drop the books everywhere! You would have fallen off the chair if I didn't save you! I would have been fine! Natsuki turns back to the closet as if reflecting on the events that just occurred. When she turns back, she lowers her head. Okay, maybe you did... We didn't see the booty. Unfortunate. Okay, maybe you did help me from falling, so, thanks. You're welcome. Now we should probably clean up this mess up. We both get on our knees and begin cleaning up the spilled manga novels. I wonder if... ooh, so this is different. Luckily, none of them got damaged in the fall. So we're not going to see Natsuki cry yet. I'm sure it's coming, though. There are only around 15 books or so. Hang on. So we finished fairly quickly. I had the top of my head suddenly itchy. I have lice. Oh, God. Once everything is back in the box, Natsuki puts the box back on the shelf, but not before I snag the second volume. Still want to read? I hold the book up. The expression Natsuki makes is priceless, and I can't help but smile. Aw, me too. Look at her. Look at her with her snaggletooth. Yeah, he put sensors on, so they probably showed different pics. Yeah, probably. That makes sense, actually. Now I'm curious. I'm curious to, like, go back and see that now. The expression Natsuki makes is priceless, and I can't help but smile. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this manga. Natsuki was right. It gets really good in the second volume. I was right, wasn't I? Yep, that was pretty good. Told you so. Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems again. I sigh. Guess we'll read some more later. You sound like you're excited. I am. I give Natsuki a wave before heading back to my seat and grabbing my poem. Hey, Con. Hey, Ara. Noseless Natsuki. Hey, noses are optional. Although, I feel like she does have a nose. Hold on. Natsuki has a nose. You can see right here. See, she has a nose. It's hard to tell. It might be hard to tell with the screen so small, but like she has the nose. They all have noses. They're just like not well defined because tropes. How far are we? We wrote the second poem, and we did Natsuki's second thing. And then there was also cookie teasing this morning. All right, whom should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna do Natsuki first. Natsuki reads my poem and looks upset for some reason, which makes my heart melt. By now, she had to have it read at least twice. Is everything all right? Huh? Oh, yeah. Natsuki looks down at my poem. It's good, okay? Really good. There, I said it! Then what's the problem? This wasn't how it was supposed to go! I was supposed to be the pro. You were supposed to write like me. Instead, you just... Natsuki's voice trails off. Natsuki, I do write like you. Huh? My style is heavily influenced by yours. Did you not notice that before? Natsuki reads my poem once more. She wanted to mentor you. I know. I said, all the girls in the club have the hots for you, because that's just how this goes. Stroke, thanks for joining the cause, man. Actually, it says 128. Maybe the count hasn't updated yet, but we're actually very close. We're like two or three followers away from a Sekiro playthrough. Let's see if we can hit that today. Natsuki reads my poem once more. Yeah, it's a dating sim now. It's no longer a horror game. So there's like every girl wants to be in your pants. Every girl wants what you have in behind that underwear. I can't do sexy talk. Damn, I just googled and Sekiro seems long. I mean, it'll be like a back and forth thing. It's just one more thing to play, even longer than Hollow Knight. Like we probably won't start it right away. It's just another thing where it's like it's gonna come down the pipeline. Wait, what happened? I don't want to talk about it. Her face turns completely red. Just imagine it as she reads. They couldn't just put like red tint over her face or something. And once she finishes, she looks down at the floor. Natsuki, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. Not only is your poetry really good, but you also fight against the trend of normal poetry, and you fight hard. That alone is pretty impressive. It's already blushy. He said her whole face turned red. That alone is pretty impressive. Don't sell yourself short. You are the pro. I'm just trying to live up to your skill level. Aww. Natsuki takes a moment to digest what I just said. Really? Really? Thanks. No problem. Now let's see your poem. Yeah, sure. Like, Natsuki's voice, I feel like he's going back and forth between Monica and... Monica and what I'm trying to make her voice out to be. I don't get it. I don't get why people will hate on good rhymes. They act like it's dumb and a waste of their time. I don't diss their free verse or deep subject types. Be dark all you want, just keep on your gripes. We all know who this poem's about. Oh sure, you can tell me if you have a problem. Just keep it constructive, and things will be awesome. I'd like you to know that our readers will differ. There is no best style, you smug old glue stiffer. Oh, come on, Natsuki. My poems may be simple and often straightforward, but charm can be found in such whimsy and order. Not all poems can be as complex as you'd like. If you think otherwise, you can go take a hike. What about kids or the elderly too? Some read for fun, I guess unlike you. Let us just go and enjoy what is written. You won't like it at all. You won't like it all, that much is a given. But give things a chance, you might find something nice. Just open your mind and that will suffice. Aw, Natsuki. No, it's not savage necessarily. I think what it is that it's like it's savage in like the way that Natsuki is always kind of aggro, but Natsuki's just kind of saying like, I accept your style, all right. I have mine. Like, let's not fight about it. So what do you think? I mean, it's well written at least. Calling out Yuri? Hell yeah. Yeah, this is hot off the heels of the argument from the day before. I'm not sure how I should confront Natsuki about this. But to say that she still holds a grudge from yesterday would be an understatement. I don't see it that way. God forbid Yuri see this poem. Well, that's a given. But yeah, you could say that I was inspired. You can say that. Yuri does not deserve human rights. That's too far. Like, Yuri going insane in the base game is because Monika fucks with her code. It really felt good to pound out these lines. Poetry's an amazing emotional outlet, you know. Uh-huh. Anyway, I can't wait to show Yuri this poem. Wait, hold on. What? Natsuki, do you really think that showing her this poem is a good idea? You're really going at her throat with this. Don't you think that you should work out your issues with her? Yeah, well, she never tries to see things my way. So why should I? I think that's the wrong way. I think that's the wrong way to go about this. Relationships are a two-way street. Both people have to work to make things right. Okay, so I was completely wrong. Why don't you try being the bigger person and just talk to her first? But I already know that she's not going to try. She's just always so preoccupied with looking complicated and smart. It's clear to me that she doesn't care if anyone can understand her, including me. You can't understand her if you don't even try. She might speak using a more complex vocabulary, and she may have mannerisms that seem strange to you, but from what I've seen of the both of you, she's more similar to you than you might think. Eh? Aren't you judging a book by its cover right now? Damn! I'm getting myself a self high five for that one. Well, whatever. You can't hold this grudge forever, you know. At least think of Monika and Sayori. Fine, I won't show Yuri my poem. Are you happy? I won't be happy until you try to talk to her. She's not going to bite, Natsuki. Ugh. Alright, I get it. I'll try to talk to her sometime. Thanks, you're gonna do the club proud. Shut it! But you know, I'm glad that we share a similar writing style at least. It's cool to talk to someone who, well, gets me. I've been enjoying sharing with you. So consider yourself lucky. Alright, I will. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. Same here. She's smitten. Cool it, please, you two. Monika, let's fix shit, Yuri. What's wrong with me? Alright, let's see. I kind of want to see what I want to see what Yuri's poem is now. I'm sorry if I've offended you. Ah! I said that Natsuki's writing style wasn't the best, but it seems that you prefer that style to mine. So in a way, I was saying that your writing style is bad as well. Yuri, that's a bit of a leap. I hope you can forgive me. Yuri, it's okay for you to have an opinion. That doesn't make you evil. I should have known this would happen. If I try to prepare my words, I just sound awkward and weird. But if I just try to speak my mind, I come off as unfiltered and people dislike me anyway. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's clear that you'd be happier if you spent more time around the others. Yuri, please, you don't have to pity me. It's okay. Besides, I have my books with me. God, they really pull at your heartstrings with this. They'll never abandon me or leave me alone. They're all I've ever needed anyway. Yuri shows me a plaintive smile before turning around and heading back to her own desk. I really didn't mean to upset her, but no matter what I say, she won't listen to me. She really seems to think I hate her, although that couldn't be further from the truth. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she actually wants to be alone, I'll have to respect that request and leave her be. No, you don't! Sayori, I guess. Oh! Now I'm kind of wishing I went for Sayori first, because I feel like you get the most out of the game if you go for Sayori. I feel that way, like, in the first half of the actual game. Need more water. Maybe, likely, probably, perhaps. I really like this one, Sefji! Better than yesterday's, huh? Let me think. I don't know! I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. You are the embodiment of everyone in DTV for me. Sorry. I'm probably not the best person to get feedback from. Monica once told me it's impossible to really rate a poem because they're so subjective. So I just judge poems through my heart. I guess I look for how the poem makes me feel. I hope that helps. Sort of? I guess some feedback is better than no feedback, right? Right! Speaking of feedback, do you want to read my poem now? Sure. Is this the same poem? It is. I pop off my... Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Sometimes the nose are so barely drawn that they look like a sweat drop. I mean, I don't know. For anime, like, I feel like if they had a big fucking honker, it'd be distracting. Maybe it's just because it's just the anime style. I'm just used to it. I don't know. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in become my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. This game is doing a great job making me feel terrible for not going for the other two. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, Sayori. I didn't expect this at all. Are you okay? Like, do you want to talk about this? Did you really write this? Of course I did! Remember I said that I'd write the best poem ever yesterday? Well, here it is! After all, Monica's taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I feel bad now. This is cool, but on the other hand, Danganronpa is murder and gets boring after a while. I don't know. Maybe my voices help. And then again, doesn't John do voices for Danganronpa too? At least, like, leading up to the trial? Not that the original game didn't have murder. That's true. Well, it didn't necessarily have murder. I don't know if you can call it murder. It's murder in a sense. So that's what this poem's about. I suppose that much was obvious. Unlike Yuri's or Monika's poems, Sayori's are relatively simple to figure out. So, if I have interpreted this correctly, you're basically doing everything that you can to keep your friends happy. Yay, you got it! Yeah, to the point where she's depressed. I really enjoyed writing this one. Just getting your thoughts out on the paper and turning them into a poem, it's like magic! Well, I think it's amazing. You should be really proud of it. Thank you, Sefji. That means a lot. I didn't think it was that good, though. Nah, it's great, seriously. I can't help but notice that the latter half of the poem isn't quite as cheery. In fact, it's somewhat alarming, a very dark contrast from the cheeriness I'm used to with Sayori. Although, maybe I'm looking to this a little too much, but the end of the poem is pretty dark. It's Monika murder. Yeah, that's accurate. I tried watching that game for a little bit, and the trial gameplay made 0 sense. I think that combined with the grim, dark tone makes it not the series for me. That's fair. And you said you've been in touch with your feelings recently, so I'm just checking. Is everything okay? Of course, silly! I forgot to tell you, I really like writing about bittersweet stuff. Stuff that isn't just happy or just sad. A mixture of the two! And this poem shows what I mean. It's just my writing style. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Well, either way, I'm glad you're enjoying writing so much. I hope you keep it up. It's good to have a hobby. Of course! And hopefully you'll also stick with it. So I look forward to seeing all the poems you write in the future. Excuse me. Well, no guarantees there, but just from seeing the passion in Sayori's eyes, it's hard to be pessimistic. That is not true. I am a pessimist now and forever. I can always be pessimistic. Alright, Monika. Hey again, Sefji. I'm trusting that the club's been doing you well. Same answer as yesterday. That's nice to hear. So, how's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Just alright, No, I guess I should say that it's revolutionized my world and brought color into my previously lifeless... No, I guess I should say that it's revolutionized my world and brought color into my previously lifeless life. Well, I say that, but the club, if not the poetry, really has made my days more interesting. Okay. Can it with the sarcasm, mister. At least you're not hating it, though, right? Nah, it's been an interesting experience, at least. See, this brings me back to why I actually like Monika as a character. It's like the other three, they have their archetypes, and then Monika actually does feel like a real person. What happened to voice mod? Yeah, we want robot voice. I like it better without, but like, hang on. All right. Sorry, the screen. It's gonna go black for a second. Monika voice mod. All right. Monika voice mod. Current poll. Hopefully everyone can see that. There was, at least when she's not being self-aware, makes sense. I mean, I think part of the maturity is because she's self-aware. Alright, hopefully everyone can see that poll. Can anyone see that poll? You have a stream category name, what the fuck, just for one game, lol. Someone voted no. 2 people voted yes. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going for now. Gives you a new hobby to do. Yes, it makes sense, but robot voice. Wait, where is it? If you can't see it, it might be because you're on mobile, maybe? top of chat for me. Same. Yeah, it should be just at the top of the chat. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I think people really want the robot voice. Okay, tell you guys what, let's do this real quick. Hold on. Because I also like the robot voice. But hers is almost too robotic. If you want to hear the effects you are applying, you need to activate.
Okay, activate that. So I feel like this is too much. It's like too high pitched. So maybe bring the pitch down just a little bit. Like maybe there. Bearish? That's fine. Oh, I actually closed voice mod. Fuck. Well, you could always use spoons. Alright, I can get behind this a little bit more. Okay.
And then, that's right, I'm going to want voice mod over here. Okay. Okay, we're good. Wait, how do you sound like if you do spoons and Monica?
Hey, it's me, Monica. What are you doing? Yo, I got some spoons.
Do you do an impression in your normal voice too, or do you speak in your normal voice when you do that? I do the impression while with the voice mod on. Basically, I do like kind of a girl voice, and then the voice mod pitches it up just enough that it sounds like an actual girl. That is what the attention is supposed to be. It's just I've never been good with audio stuff. Audio is not my strong suit. I've always been better with video. Robo Spoons versus Robo SpongeBob. It just sounds like Robo Spoons. Yeah, the voice mod always makes her sound robotic. But if that's what the people want, I will give the people what they want.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself at least. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Didn't I give my poem to Monica? Why am I reading this one?
Pressurized. I float there, in vast, hollow emptiness. Large but small. Grandiose and overwhelming, yet a dust mote. Drifting, meandering, carried along, an endless void. But then I realize, my eyes open, bloodshot, my mouth opens, gasping for breath in this crushing, suppressing, restraining, boundless, everlasting, suffocating vacuum of torment.
Monica, you're making me feel bad. She used a long paper. It's not long paper, it's just zoomed in.
Atmosphere, Pascal, Tor, screaming with no mouth, stretching, restraining, unrelenting, clawing with no nails, disintegrating in a suffocating poem of absence.
Monica, why you gotta make me feel bad like this? Come on. It's even more abstract than your last one. She's not dead, but she's given herself over to the script. Inside has died. That makes more sense. Really, freeform too, if that's what you call it. I guess it's just the way I write. Whoops, sorry, I forgot.
I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. The other girls don't do this stuff nearly as much as you do, at least.
Yeah, you could say that they're a bit more traditional when it comes to their structure. But I kind of like playing with my space in the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
She has no personality. If you think about it, though, she's more human than the rest of the girls because she's self-aware. She's just boring schoolgirl number 4. I gotta blow my nose, hang on. Alright, have fun, dudes. I'm going to bed. Okay, see you, Ray. Thanks for coming by. Seems like the self-awareness has been robbed for everything except poems. Yeah. Well, so if you missed the beginning, in the beginning, it starts off as a black void. And Monica's like, what the fuck am I doing back here? Did you do this? Followed by like, what? You installed them. I can't control the script. Oh, did you install a mod? If this is, I guess this is really what you want, I'll let myself be controlled by the script. And we say yes. So she's being run by the script now. She has no control. Yeah, Danny is dysfunctional. This is Ray. That's Ray. So I'm gonna go use my new controller. Anyways.
It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Yeah, I think Monica still has a little bit of control, though. I think that's what they're trying to... I think that's the vibe they're trying to give us with this. They're just saying that Monica is talking to us through the poems.
It fragments everything and leaves a dissonant tone with the reader.
I see. I guess that there's a lot of things you can do with poetry.
Definitely. Poetry is very much an art form. You're meant to craft poems using never-before-seen combinations of words to interpret the world around you.
You really love poetry, huh? Maybe you should write a poem about poetry someday.
That's not a bad idea.
Anyway, it's still hard for me to tell what your poems are about.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Now, we've all had to experience that at this point with the poetry discussions and all, but it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing, though, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good, or instead of telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving.
Yeah, it definitely is more helpful at getting real criticism and feedback rather than just empty words. I guess I've really hit the mother load with the Literature Club.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Save it.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
Actually, Natsuki and I haven't shared yet. Uh-oh, I can feel a storm coming on. Yuri hesitantly approaches Natsuki, who isn't meeting her eyes. And considering Natsuki's poem for today, it's no wonder that she doesn't want to share with Yuri. Judging by Monica and Sierra's anxious expressions, they seem to be thinking along the same lines as I am. I can practically see Natsuki sweating pinballs. Meanwhile, Yuri appears to be blissfully unaware of the situation. I'd convince Natsuki to reconcile with Yuri, but if she sees Natsuki's poem, well, it's all over. So, Natsuki, if I may... How about we do this tomorrow instead? I'm not feeling well. It's my time of the month. I can practically see Monica internally face palming. Oh, I hit that a stream marker there. Oh, that's good. Natsuki must have forgotten that the club isn't all girls anymore. Ah, is that so? I'm sorry, you must feel absolutely terrible if you can't even share your poem today. You don't need to apologize, it's not your fault. I can definitely share tomorrow. Ah. Well, even if you aren't well enough to share your own poem, would you like to see mine? I wrote it thinking of our argument the other day. I wonder if it's just going to be an apology. I suppose that I wanted to show you that I'm more open-minded than I may have appeared. As a way of repenting. I know it's not much, but hopefully this can contribute to reconciliation between us. Although we may have our disagreements, I would like to consider you a friend. And friends forgive each other. I'm sorry if that's presumptuous of me to say. No, it's not presumptuous of you to say that. Because I'd like to consider you a friend too. So you can hand over that poem then. With a shy smile, Yuri hands a sheet of paper in her hands over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, her eyes widen. You're writing using rhyme and stuff? Like me? You could say that you convinced me to practice adding more lyricism to my poetry. Natsuki looks like she's speechless for once. Thanks, Yuri. It's awesome. There's really no need to thank me. Well, I'm really glad that I got to know you. And I'll definitely have something that'll knock your socks off tomorrow. Then I'll be looking forward to that. I do hope that you feel better tomorrow as well, so that you could share your work with me then. Ha, yeah, of course. That was a crisis and a half avoided. I'm really glad that Natsuki and Yuri work things out. It seems that Monica and Sarah feel the same way.
It's good to see everyone getting along. Now that we are done sharing, though, I have something to discuss with you all. There's a great opportunity for expanding the club that's coming up.
Is this about the festival?
You could say that.
Do we really have to do something? It's only a few days, so it's not like we'll be able to come up with anything good. Yes, that's something I'm concerned about as well. With such little time left to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put together anything good enough to attract new members. Yeah, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves.
Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Nothing more than a few decorations. I can design some pamphlets to hand out at the event, and Sarah made posters to put up around the school.
Okay, that's great and all. But it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to put on a poetry performance!
A what? Monica?
Everyone's going to choose one poem to recite aloud. It doesn't have to be written by you, as long as you put your heart into the recitation. Although, of course, it'd be great if you could show off your own work. And the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too.
Yeah! I put a thing in the poster that says, bring your own poems! It's gonna be so cool! Siri pulls a poster out of her bag and holds it up for us to see. It looks like a second grader drawing. Are you kidding, Monica? Are you kidding me, Monica? Don't tell me you started putting those posters up already.
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, you didn't even ask us before you started advertising. We never agreed to stand up in front of a bunch of random people and perform our poems. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys!
Yes, let's please calm down and take a moment to think about it. I understand that you two haven't had...
Noobs, what the hell, man? Come on.
I understand that you two haven't had much experience sharing your poems out loud. In fact, we all haven't done that much. But I still think we should try our best. Look around. Monica motions to all of us. We're all here because we have passion for literature in this club. Don't you want to share that passion with other people to inspire them to pursue their inner writer?
Yeah! Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. I'm playing with these nail clippers. I'm gonna grab something quieter to play with, actually. I didn't take my Vyvanse this morning, so I'm all fidgety. There we go. I got my my fidget cue in my hand here. It's all about exploring yourself and trying new things, all while having fun! Monica and I nod our heads in agreement. Natsuki and Yuri, on the other hand, remain silent. Guess that means it's my turn to say something. I mean, I don't think it's that much to ask. As Monica said, we're all here because we care about the club and want to see it flourish. I have one of those cues, but I never use it. I very rarely have to. Like, when I'm on meds, I'm fine. But, like, right now, sometimes just having something to play with. Having something to play with sometimes is just nice. And if all that means is a 2-minute poetry performance, then I think we can manage. Sayori and Monica's faces light up as I finish speaking. Hey, it isn't like we don't care about the club. It's just... Do we really have to perform? You know how hard it is to get new members. It's because people are just narrow-minded jerks. They didn't even give literature a chance. Who's to say that this festival will be any different? I'm inclined to agree with Natsuki. I'm sorry, Monica. I know how much you want to do this, but I just can't imagine performing in front of a crowd of strangers. Well, at least Yuri and Natsuki have proven they can agree on something. Monica sighs, her eyes close as she rubs her temples.
Look, guys, I know you're anxious. I understand that. I really do. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous myself. After all, it's my club, so people are going to judge me the most if our performance doesn't go well. Natsuki, if it makes you feel any better, a few of my friends will be coming along. They're lovely people. They won't judge you for your tastes. I've known them for a few years, trust me.
Natsuki huffs, turning away. She doesn't look particularly convinced.
And Yuri, I know it's a scary thought, but I've thought of a way to ease you into it. Why don't we start by practicing our poems to each other in the club?
No way! Monica! This is too sudden!
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
But... Monica, there's just gotta be something else we can do! Yuri nods vigorously. At Natsuki's words, anxiety written all over her face. But guys! Oh, Sayori, no! No, sorry.
No, Sayori, it's okay. If you guys really think we can do better than a poetry performance, then I'll gladly go along with an alternative. So, any ideas?
An awkward silence fills the room. We all glance at each other anxiously before Sayori finally speaks up. Oh, we could... Sayori stops and thinks to herself for a moment. Wait, no, never mind. That wouldn't work. Once again, everyone falls silent.
Well then, I guess we can't come up with something different after all. Monica laughs, attempting to ease the tension in the room.
Whoops, Monica laughs, attempting to ease the tension in the room without the voice mod.
I know you guys might not be the most on board with this idea, but I think it's our best option. Please, guys, please.
Can you stop pressuring us? I'm honestly surprised Natsuki's putting up such resistance. I knew she was a little hot-headed, but even still.
I'm not pressuring you, Natsuki.
Both of them have raised their voice. Yuri looks a little startled, and Sayori looks anxious to intervene. Guys! Please, there's no need to get angry. Can't we just discuss this normally? Monica reflects on Sayori's words, looking a little ashamed of her outburst.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's just, this festival is important to me, that's all. Ever since I created this club, I've always wanted to show other people. Natsuki, Yuri, I imagine you were both a little apprehensive when Seth G joined, right? After all, he was an unfamiliar face.
She smiles warmly at me.
But look, he's integrating really well.
She faces Natsuki.
I mean, you two bonded over manga, right? He asked you for recommendations, and from what I could gather, you both share a common interest.
Hey, it's not like we bonded or anything. It was just nice to find someone else who likes manga, that's all. She shoots a look at Yuri.
Of course, how silly of me to forget. Anyway, maybe some of those new members might also be manga enthusiasts, who knows? Surely you like being able to share your passion with other people, right?
I'm willing to bet that this changes, depending on who you go for. Which makes me really curious to, play this again. Natsuki shrugs half-heartedly.
I suppose that'd be cool, yeah.
Monica beams.
See, that's exactly my mentality, wanting to share the things you like with new people.
Yeah, I know that. It's just, are there really no other ideas?
Remember, poetry performances are a pretty big part of this club. We want to show people what our meetings are really like. If we just gave out posters or showed them our poems and writing only, it wouldn't really be a fair reflection.
Seeing that there's no real way she's going to win this, Natsuki sits back and grumbles something under her breath.
So, what do you guys think? What do you think, guys? For me? For us?
Fine. I still don't think this is a good idea, but fine, I'll do it. Just stop guilt-tripping us.
Thanks, Natsuki. And you, Yuri?
Yuri nervously glances at each of our expectant faces. But Monica, what if people start being inconsiderate and disturb us or laugh? I'm not surprised Yuri's worried about this.
Oh, don't you worry. If anyone steps out of line, I'll put a swift stop to that.
She has a stern glint in her eye, and I have to repress a shiver. I'm glad she's with us. I like to imagine she's like, she pulls out a knife. It's like,
oh, don't worry. If anyone laughs, I'll put a stop to that.
Yuri looks somewhat relieved, but it's clear she's still worried. She swallows and nods. I suppose I don't really have a choice, do I? I shake my head. Okay, I'll do it. Yay, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, don't worry. If anyone makes fun of you, I'll delete them. I know you do great. Oops.
I know you do great, Yuri. Just trust me. But anyway, let's move back onto the main event. While we have time, I want each of you to choose a poem of yours to practice reciting in front of each other.
I'm starting to feel kind of lightheaded from talking so much. God. I've been talking nonstop for like an hour and a half almost. Ugh. Here's some water. Water break. Yuri and Natsuki exchange uneasy glances, but don't say anything.
Don't worry, I'll go first so everyone feels a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook, searching for a specific poem.
Ah, here we are. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Her eyes move across the page and sync with her lips. Every word has the perfect amount of emotion put behind it, making the poem almost come to life. Her inflection is extraordinary. If you still feel lightheaded, try speaking slower, it may help. I can't stop that. I'm impressed. I'll try it. I'm impressed, and judging by a quick glance around me, so is everyone else. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Even Natsuki's one-sour attitude is replaced by awe. Seth's head is... What is this emote? Seth's head is Pepega. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Yep! Whoops. Yep! Sayori jumps up from her chair and takes Monica's place at the front of the room. This poem is called, Oh, how did you do it so easily, Monica?
Well, try to imagine you're alone, like you were setting it to yourself. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
Oh, I think I get it. Sayori nods to herself. Anyway, this poem's called My Meadow. Sayori begins reciting her poem. It seems as if her soft voice is a perfect match. As for the poem itself, it seems as if her soft voice is a perfect match. My Meadow! As for the poem itself, it has a similar tone when compared to her other ones. It's peaceful yet somber at the same time. Bittersweet, you could call it. So soft. It's so soft, like a fucking kitten. Hearing the poem in Sayori's voice almost gives it an entirely new meaning. I think this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like seeing a whole new side of someone you thought you knew completely. Sayori finishes and we all applaud. I did it!
Yep, good job.
Sayori beams as she walks back to her seat.
So, who'd like to go next?
Natsuki and Yuri and I all look at each other nervously. I open my mouth, but Yuri beats me to the punch. I'll go.
Nice! Thanks for showing initiative, Yuri.
Yes. Yuri rushes over to the podium, clutching a sheet of paper in her hands. This poem is called... Yuri freezes as she looks up at us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri begins to recite her poem. Her voice is shaky at first, but the more she reads, the more confident she becomes. It's similar to what happens when she gets absorbed in her books. The shy and apprehensive Yuri I'm used to is replaced by a fierce and confident woman. The poem itself is like a maze in its structure, with twists and turns in every line. But Yuri is unfazed and enunciates each word with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. Monika's the first to start applauding. Sheepishly, I follow along, and soon the clubroom is filled with the sound of applause. Yuri ducks her head in embarrassment, a shy smile creeping over her face. Aww! Oh, Yuri! Yuri! Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I actually have a little bit of tears in my eyes. That's so good. Oh, just seeing that smile. Oh my god.
That was really good. Like I said, you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks. Guess Yuri's done for the day.
So, who'd like to go next? Natsuki?
Why should I go before Sefchi? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sefchi lower everyone's standards before I go.
Natsuki!
Monika hastens to chastise her before shooting me a sympathizing look.
That was kind of rude, don't you think? You should apologize to Sefchi.
Natsuki's face turns red as the girls all turn to look at her. I decide to spare Natsuki from the embarrassment. Hey, it's really no big deal. I'll end up going at some point anyway. Might as well do it now. Thing is, I don't have much of a selection to choose from. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I take a deep breath. In my head, I repeat to myself the advice Monika gave to Sayori. Try to imagine you're alone like you're reciting it to yourself. Alone. My house is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of being alone. The scene rapidly develops in my head. Oh, please tell me that it's going to flash into his house. The scene rapidly develops in my head like I'm recalling a recent memory. I'm sitting alone at my desk. The dim light hanging from the ceiling gives a warmth to the room. In front of me is the poem I had just finished, the ink from my pen still fresh in the page. I pick up the notebook and begin reciting it aloud. While I'm not the most confident in it, I still try to put energy into it. I can almost hear my voice echoing off my bedroom walls. As I finish, the sound of applause pulls me out of my daydream. I'm back in the clubroom. I kind of wish they changed the scene. I'm back, or at least like dimmed the lights a little bit, they made it black. That's a missed opportunity. I'm back in the clubroom, standing at the podium while the girls politely applaud my performance.
That was good, Sefchi.
I guess. Strokes cry. Pepe hands.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. I don't think it's your writing abilities, but rather your lack of confidence that weighs you down. That's something that'll improve over time, though, so don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. As she says this, Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Stop looking at me! But you're
presenting.
You don't have to stare straight into my soul. She takes a moment to compose herself. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. While her voice is unenthusiastic, the poem has a surprising amount of energy to it. The rhymes tie into each other seamlessly, creating a flow that moves the poem along at a brisk pace. The words seem to bounce up and down with the rhythm seemingly making the poem come to life. It's Natsuki's signature style, and it works exceptionally well when read aloud. She quickly finishes and huffs as she makes her way back to her seat while we applaud her.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
She stares at her poem blankly for a second before replying. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, that's what we're gonna be doing at the festival, so... Do you at least feel confident enough to do it in front of a crowd?
I guess. Not like there's any other choice. And I guess it'll be easier doing it in front of other people. I can just put on whatever face I want with strangers. I don't care about what they think of me. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. But I still hate the idea that we have to perform. She mutters that last sentence under her breath. The others probably didn't even hear it. I knew Natsuki was stubborn, but this is a whole other level. However, it does look like she's going along with the idea of performing for the festival. Well, at least for now, since she's basically outvoted and can't come up with another idea anyway.
Really? That's a surprise! For me, it's the other way around. Having all those people looking at you, judging you, undressing you with their eyes. Oh, I don't like to think about it.
I can relate to that. Riri murmurs quietly. The thought of so many people, so many eyes observing your every move all at once. She trails off, shaking her head. Well, that's just how it is, so... Natsuki sighs in frustration.
Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. Speaking of which, I want to thank you all of you for performing. It might be difficult, but now that we have a general idea of what it'll be like, we'll be able to prepare ourselves. Make sure you pick out a poem and show it to me by tomorrow, okay? I'll need to know so I can make the pamphlets over the weekend.
I should probably find a different poem to recite. I know you'd prefer if we used our own poetry, but I'm probably gonna pick a poem from a poet I like or something.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable, Sefji. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club.
Low expectations, huh?
More like any effort put in makes me feel happy in general.
Monica smiles at me, and then turns smile to everyone else.
That goes for everyone here. Thanks for going along these last-minute plans. Anyway, I think that about does it for today. Let's still try and write poems for tomorrow, okay? I know the festival's coming up, but it's been working. I know the festival's coming up, but it's been working out nicely the past few days, and I'd like it to continue. Tomorrow we'll finalize who's doing what for the festival, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Remember, we have till Monday.
It'll be so much fun! I can't wait!
We all stand up packing away our things, however Monica's voice stops us.
Oh, and guys, she pauses, twirling a strand of
her hair in her hand.
This club truly does mean so much to me, and I really appreciate what you're willing to do for it. You guys are the best.
In typical fashion, Natsuki just rolls her eyes, and Yuri smiles timidly, while Sayori wears a hearty smile. Let's just get it over with. I hope we don't regret this. That's okay, Monica. Nothing to thank for us. I'm gonna take a snack break. I plan to take a snack break after this. Nothing to thank us for. We really appreciate what you've made for us. We can't help but catch Yuri muttering under her breath after she says this. I can do 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 this. She's like rocking back and forth in the fetal position. She's like, I can do this. 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 I can do this.
Yeah, I love it here! We'll get to spread this cozy little place to other people!
I can do this. I can do this. Alright, I think I should go now. Alright, I'll see you later, Ara. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, it's all good, Monica. Alright. I stand up and grab my bag. Well, I'm certainly not as enthusiastic as Monica or Sayori about the festival. If I can pull that little daydream stunt again, I think I'll be alright. It's for the sake of the club. Not to mention impressing the girls. Once I'm fully packed up, I walk over to Sayori. Ready to go?
Yep!
Geez, don't you ever get tired of always walking home with Sefji, Sayori? Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, don't mind her. You guys are more adorable than anything.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know why I'm, like, so stuffy. I have snot coming out of my pores. Alright, see you, Ara. Have fun. Going to bed, I guess. Ugh. I hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck. Don't you make such a big deal about it? It must be a little nice, though. Yeah, I guess. Jeez. Let's just go already, Sayori.
Okay!
The two of us begin to walk home. A lot has changed in the past few days. Sayori is not having fun. Come on, man. Don't make that joke. Lost in though, I don't even notice how quiet Sayori's being until we're almost back home. There's a lot going on in the club now, huh? I bet you're thinking about all your new vice president duties that you'll have to deal with when the club goes bigger.
Yeah!
Anything specific on your mind?
Not really. Sorry, did you want to talk?
I mean, we don't have to if you're thinking about stuff.
No, it's nice talking to you. I was thinking about something from earlier. It's nice that we, Never mind, it's nothing.
You're sounding a little like Yuri now, right now.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I just have a question for you, Sefji.
What's up? There wasn't a joke in there. Sierra clears her throat before speaking.
So,
I'm just curious.
let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, the thing is, I know we're gunning for Natsuki. Sorry, what did you say? I had to take off my headphones. I just said, come on, man. I would still walk home with Sayori. I know we're gunning for Natsuki, but like in this situation, I always walk home with Sayori. Then again, I guess it was just like one time. I don't know. I'm worried about Sayori's mental state. Just suicide jokes are once in a while is fine. But like that's your one. I'm just curious to see what happens. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? What suicide joke? Okay, man. We're gonna stop that there. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I'd be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
I guess so, yeah.
You admitted it!
But that still has nothing to do with what I said. Besides, what's the point of speculating about something that's never going to happen?
I don't know. I guess I just like to think about how different things could be.
Why, though? Even if I did walk with her, it's just not like you'd be replaced or anything. We'd still be friends, right? Siri looks distant.
I guess.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. Why would she ask a question like that? I don't know. Does walking home with me really mean that much to her? If it does, then I guess I shouldn't take it away from her. Siri and I part ways without saying another word. I reach my house and open the door. The music's getting dramatic, but we're gonna go back real quick and pick the other option. Siri, I'd walk with you, of course. Siri pauses for a moment.
Huh?
She glances at me from the side before turning away.
But she's so cute and fun to be around.
Jeez.
Why me?
Her reply surprises me, and I'm not sure how to answer what she wants to hear. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Sefji.
She gives me a pained smile.
You think about me too much sometimes.
It's like Monica's still fucking with her even now. Well, I actually put a K in there. Two head. Legit confused, but okay. Why not Yuri? Because she's the worst? No, why not Yuri? Because we're gunning for Natsuki. It's based on whoever you choose. If you're gunning for Natsuki, she asks if you'd rather walk home with Natsuki. Here's the thing, though. I'm a little disappointed with the modders in this case, because I think with Sayori, her depression, right, is amplified in the first act because Monica fucks with it. She openly says that she fucks with Sayori's depression. Sarah's depressed anyway. She wasn't suicidal originally. Okay, I guess that's fair, but I'm more thinking like I don't know if because no matter what you do, she like gets depressed. So like she wants to date you. She also wants you to be happy with and like talk to the other girls. Like no matter what, it like hurts her in the end. I don't know if that's the case because it's just the way she is or because of what Monica did to her. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Yuri's style is pretty sharp. I mean, we've only seen her change of clothes once.
Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Siri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, like I said, I've enjoyed catching up with you again. Why'd I just change that for another girl? Walking with you and talking about just anything. It's a great throwback. She doesn't seem as happy as I'd have imagined. I mean, both our childhoods were pleasant. Strange. The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird it's kind of a weird thing for Siri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. I'm gonna actually just go with the other option. Natsuki's beating the competition. Yeah. Like I said, I like her story more. Maybe it's just because I'm a bleeding heart. I'm just like, I want to save this girl. But, I don't know. I'm home. No response. I'm alone as usual. I'm home with that part to myself. Talking to myself as if I'm the protagonist of a manga or a game. I must be going stir crazy. Mom is still out on her business trip. She's never home anyway. I miss her. I don't blame her for anything. It's hard enough providing for yourself, let alone a kid. Since I'm alone, I decide to make an instant meal for dinner. Digging through my cabinets, I find some old soup cups. Miso soup sounds good. I unwrap the packaging, pour in some water, and place the meal in the microwave. While that cooks, my mind wanders back to the performance earlier. That daydream was so vivid, so realistic. Can I really pull off that performance again, but this time in front of a crowd? It wasn't even that great in the first place. Just doing it in front of the girls was nerve-wracking. Guess I'm not really used to being around people again. Maybe that's it. There's something here. There's something deeper here. Thinking about it, yeah, I guess I've kind of been subconsciously isolating myself from people ever since the divorce. Monica will delete your sadness. Yeah, so, yeah, they not only flesh out the other girls, the main character is also fleshed out in this. That was a goal. In fact, this, I guess spoilers or whatever, but on the website, among the characters, our character MC actually has art now, even. So they did art for the main character. So that's how you know they're going all out for this. Before it even in some cases, I'm just gonna make this flow better. Thinking about it, I guess I've been subconsciously isolating myself from people ever since the divorce. Before it even in some cases. I wonder when I started shutting myself. Maybe that's part of why Siri and I drifted apart over the past few years. It wasn't intentional or anything. It just happened. At least, I don't think it was intentional. But I'm glad I got to reconnect with her in the literature club. It's given me something to do, something to look forward to that isn't anime or video games. Talking with the girls has made me feel more appreciated. It's a nice feeling, something that's been missing from me ever since the divorce. Maybe that's why Siri likes walking home with me. It makes her feel appreciated. Siri. The more I think about it, the more concerned for her I get. She said some pretty weird stuff. But I guess people just have their off days. Maybe she's just changed a little bit over the years. Pretty normal, right? I hope MC is dense as always. Oh, we're already there. Don't worry. I'd like to think I'd be able to tell if something was up with her. Although, given our recent distance, I'm not so sure. Sure, we started talking again, but there's a lot of lost time. Maybe that'll change, and we'll go back to how we used to. Beep! I hope. Okay. We have less than 20 minutes left. So, I don't know how much longer stream's gonna go on for. Normally, I'd make stream go... For this, I would want to go for like 3 hours, but with my head where it is right now, just without the meds, I might end stream at the typical 2 hours. For the moment, I'm just taking a quick snack break, like I did last time. Alright, how's everyone in chat doing? And here's a thought. Do you guys want to continue playing this right now? Or do you want to play something else for the last, like, 10-15 minutes of stream? ASMR time? Ah! I don't think you were here yesterday, Stroke, but we actually did an ASMR joke where I was just like, Toad ASMR. Yeah, I remember it. Don't forget to hydrate. I'm gonna let some of the air come back to my fucking head here. Yeah, we had a Toad ASMR yesterday. It was pretty good.
It's like, hey guys, it's me, Toad, doing some ASMR. It's time for Mario to go get the princess.
I want to make that video now. Alright. Good night, Ara. Hang on, while we're doing this. I almost don't want to keep going with Doki for today, because I feel like we're at a good stopping point. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And quit. Okay. And I want to just go ahead and share something with you guys. For this last part of the stream. I mentioned wanting to share this before. So I'm gonna share it now. So, one morning I woke up, okay, and I just in the morning. Don't ask me why I went back to this, but I mentioned before I'm a big Ruby fan. I went to watch the Ironwood versus Watts fight, and we're not gonna watch this entire fight, but I got to this part of the fight here. Okay. Like right about here. And in this fight, okay, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for showing this, but I'm only going to show this one part of it. In this fight, there's this moment right here. Where he just he scoops him up with the kick. And I kept watching it back, and I kept just watching this moment back and appreciate it because it's such a cool moment, right? All right, but now I've ruined it for myself because just as I was watching it, I was just talking out loud to myself and like, oh man, this is really cool. Scoop! I'm gonna change the stream info real quick. Yeah, stupid bit. It's just, I don't know. It might not be funny to you guys at all, okay? But it's really funny to me. Because I just imagine Ironwood saying it. Because he's this serious guy. He's like, I'm going to protect everyone. I'm willing to do like you did in Final Fantasy VII, like drop a section of the city on another section of the city, just to protect the people. Scoop! I I was crying, laughing all morning thinking about that. Long story short. All right, so yeah, that's my story. Okay. That's my bit. I was talking about that on John's stream last night, and there's the full version of it. Anyways, I know it's not quite the 2 hour mark yet. I'm gonna go ahead and end a little early. Uh, we'll either be playing Hollow Knight or Doki Doki again tomorrow. I might just keep playing Doki Doki for now. We'll do Hollow Knight in between at some point because we gotta finish that. I'm just really enjoying playing Doki Doki again right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off events for today, and then we're gonna call it. So Starred Labrador, thank you for following. Ice Soul, thank you for the follow, and Stroke, God, 198824. Thank you for following. Thank you for joining the cause. We're super close to our follower goal for Sekiro, by the way. So don't do it for me. Do it for my buddy Calvin, who really wants the Sekiro playthrough to happen. Excuse me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for stream today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at 3, as per usual, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna play Doki Doki. I'm just gonna call it now. It's gonna be Doki Doki Literature Club or Doki Doki Blue Skies, because I'm fucking loving the fuck out of that game. All right. So yep, I'll hopefully see you all back tomorrow, and yeah, stay awesome. Oh yeah, I gotta send people links before I end. Hopefully people are still in chat. Yep. Let me get people Discord links before we end stream. Copy. Okay, Stroke, you're still here. Here's the link, man. Crap, you're the only one. Okay. I'll whisper those off stream then. I'm gonna go ahead and host somebody before I forget, because I almost forgot. Let's find someone to send you guys to. Skit's playing more Smash Brothers. I'll send you guys a Skit again. Alright, tell Skit, I say hi, guys. Alright, see ya.